this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior, inferior. You know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages, of vacant modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love.
Blueclouds TV, your number one source for soccer news. Stay up to date with matches, transfers, Chelsea news, and the latest football topics. Be sure to like the video and subscribe so you never miss an episode.
Hello everybody, welcome back again to your favorite channel, Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. The show name is Football Minutes. We are back again for another educational content, something that will really excite you guys, something that you guys really have to know. The game changer, some people call him the eagle eye, some people also call him. So if you are joining us live today, we are discussing the man that has really changed football in terms of enhancing talent, bringing in talent from across Europe or across the globe. This man has really find a lot of if you talk about Premier League finest talents, this man really knows how to get them, and he's no one else by the name Joe Shield. So if you're watching us live, wherever you're watching us live from, we want to know where you're watching us from. Send your comments in, send your questions regarding today's stream or today's topic. Everything else that you have to say in the comment section is right. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. Yes, welcome back again. We are discussing the man on Chelsea's list, the man that has really changed things by the name Joe Shield. The scouts with the Midas touch from unearthing hidden gems to identify future superstars. Shield has proven track record of finding young talented players that really flourish. He is a mastermind behind bringing players like Olise. Where you guys have to remember Olise, who Chelsea were heavily linked with him. He was with Chelsea before he moved to Crystal Palace, and now he found himself with Bayern Munich. Olise is one of the players. Delep, I'm sure is the name, also one of them, and Benya Gittins, also one of them. Tosti, Laris, Eduzi, and also players like Bazuni, Mbeti, Palmer, Sanchez, Dujan, Richards, and players like Lavia. There's a few players that I've already named them, but so many of them. If you know Brahim Diaz, the young talented striker that strikes for Real Madrid, also one of those players. So today we will look into what this man is all about, the players that he has really bring to the spotlight. So like I said, Palmer, one of them, Sancho, also one of the Dujan Richards, Lavia, and so more who he brought to the spotlight. Now at Chelsea, Shield is set to continue his magic shaping the Blues' future with his keen eye for potential and his ability to nurture raw talent. So if you're ready, we're gonna get into it. Also, remember, fun Q&A. The next generations of star is on its way to be revealed from Chelsea Football Club. Chelsea, you guys remember Chelsea brought in lots of young talented players, but we're all waiting for the right person to get the best out of them, which is Enzo Maresca. But today's topic, like I said, we'll be getting to nitty-gritty of who this man is. Just don't forget, Stephen G is here with me. We're gonna go through it. Who Enzo Maresca, not Enzo, who Joe Shield is, and why is he the real deal for Chelsea Football Club? What's more to expect from Joe Shield? And fun Q&A question, like I said. So wherever you are watching us from, send your comments in the comment section below. Now I'll be very, very happy to read them. So like I always say, my name is Nate Zion. My co-host is Stevie G, and we're gonna take you through next few hours of live stream. So hang in there, do not go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a short break. Welcome back again. Welcome back, folks, to your favorite channel, Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. And the show's name is Football Minutes, brought to you live by Blueclouds Media. My name is Nizam, my co-host, Stephen G. And we're going to take you guys through the few hours. We're going to take your time. I hope that you guys enjoy it and have fun. So, Stephen, welcome back again. Welcome back again to the show. Another edition of sports show on Blueclouds Media, Stephen.
Yeah, back again. You guys know how it is. We're live most days, trying to give you guys the best content we can. And you also know that we make sure we do our research so that you get the correct informed content and we don't just waffle and make things up that suits any agenda that we may have. We look at, well, we try not to have any agendas, is more my point, but we look into stuff detailed so that we can obviously give you guys the correct information so that you become informed as we already are through our own research. So yeah, just another one of those shows looking into Joe Shield specifically today. Some of the talents he's identified through his time as a scout, and the other roles he's had as well when it comes to the youth roles at Palace, at Chelsea, at Man City as well, of course. So, yeah, that's what everyone's going to get from us. We've spent the afternoon looking into some of the players that he's got, what names has he found, where are they now, and all this sort of stuff. So, yeah, that's what you're getting from us today.
Thank you very much, Stephen G. Big up to you, Swedish. Swedish in the building. Swedish to the Stavio Williams, next superstar. Then he went on and say Chelsea superstar for Chelsea. Then Ibrahim Rajab. Hope Chelsea give him a chance. Probably our young lads. Yes, everyone will get a chance if you play well. But you have to remember, as a Chelsea fan, not all these players will make it to the senior team or the first 11. I'm talking about the senior team. We have the 20 and the 21s. the under 17s and 14s or whatever. So we not all these players will make it up to the top, but we can Chelsea can get some out of them each and every year. That's the main reason of creating academy and enhancing or enhancing talent from the academy. So yeah, thank you very much, Swadish, for your comment. He said, Swadish said that United owner and management love Ten Hag more than I love my own girlfriend. I would give a chance if my girlfriend is cheating on me, but United still giving chances. That's funny. That is funny. Swedish, that is funny. All right, Steven, what do you know about these? The man himself, Joe Shield. We know as a scouter. We know where he started from. He's been in the Premier League for a while. 9 years with Manchester City. Joe Shield joined Chelsea from Southampton as a co-director of recruitment and talent. That is his job at Chelsea Football Club.
And he's since got another position.
Okay, I'll let you get into details with Chelsea right now. I'm just giving you a few summarize of what Joe Shield is all about. If I could remember, he spent 9 years at Manchester City as an academy scouting manager. Then he became head academy recruitment and talent manager. Early in his career, he acted as an academy scouting at Crystal Palace and Fulham. So there's a little bit that I put together on Joe Shield himself. But Stephen, you can take us through some of his work at Chelsea, and then we can get to some of the players that he has really brought out to the spotlight.
Yeah, so since joining Chelsea, he's also got a promotion. I can't remember the exact title, but he's more involved with the youth side now. You know how they're rebuilding the structure of the youth setup at Cobham. So I think he was involved with getting that manager in. What's his name? Flipping heck, his name escapes me. Give me 2 seconds. I've got a match program from the other day. I'll find it in literally 2 seconds. His name is Fabio Sank, I think. Where is it? Felipe Coelho or whatever it was. The Portuguese manager that came to the youth team over the summer. But Joe Shields is involved with that side of things very much on the youth. But yeah, we've already said like some of the names obviously include Liam Delap that's now at Ipswich. He'd done that when he was obviously at Man City. Cole Palmer, Romeo Lavia, he done for, I think he got him to Man City in the first place. Then he took him to Southampton. And then obviously Joe Shields left Southampton after 6 months to come to Chelsea. Then a further 6 months later, so a year after Lavia joined Southampton with Joe Shields, obviously Chelsea then signed Romeo Lavia as well. There's other players that he signed for Man City and Southampton. Gavin Bazunu, the goalkeeper. Who else was there? I think there was another one. I can't remember now. But yeah, there's a lot of names that we've looked at that he's scouted either for Chelsea, for Man City, Southampton. There's a lot of players. But if we look at some of the names we've got here, so Elise, he scouted for Man City. He then wanted him to come to Chelsea over the summer as well. I've already said Liam Delap, obviously at Ipswich now. What did I say? The pronunciation of what this one was? Bino Gittins, I think I said, right?
Yeah, Bino Gittins.
The young player at Borussia Dortmund. Yeah, I think it's Binoy Gittins, I think it's the pronunciation. I'm not certain on that.
Let me get his picture on the screen. You know, I mean, this is a thumbnail, so I'll get his regular picture right now so you guys know who exactly Stephen is talking about. So this guy from Borussia Dortmund.
I can see it. It's the second one from the right.
Yeah, this one.
There you go.
The one in the main picture.
This man at the front.
Yeah.
Binoy Gittins.
Okay. So who else want to talk about? Other players?
Yeah.
Just highlight the players' name.
Other players, obviously, Tosin Adarabioyo obviously was at Man City. I think he was there before Joe Shields. I'm not certain if Joe Shields was the reason he was there. But obviously Joe Shields wanted him at Chelsea. We know this. Larios, I actually don't know who that one is. I would have to look into. Adozie name sounds familiar, but I'm not certain. I've said Bazunu. What did I say next one was? Mete or something? I think no.
With all the names?
MB, I think it was. I think it was MB.
Is it MB?
The MBT one. I think it was pronounced MB, I think.
MBT or something. I'm sure that's the name.
I think it's MB from the thing I listened to. I'm not sure if it's 100%, but I think it's MB. Yeah, then we're getting into obviously more players that are at Chelsea that were at Man City. Obviously, I said Lavia, obviously Cole Palmer and Jadon Sancho. And then you've got Dujon Richards, which we got from Jamaica, I think. But he was involved with that. I think he was also involved with the Esteval Willian deal, I believe.
Sure.
So I think he was involved with that deal as well.
Maybe. But I mean, I'm not so sure about I'll read about it. I'll make a few research after the stream and see.
No, from what I've been told, he was involved with that. I just don't know how much he was involved with the Esteval deal. I know he was involved, I just don't know how much. Whereas the others, it seems like he was a big part of player in it. But yeah, there's a lot of names there that people will recognize the deeper you dive into it and stuff like that. So yeah, if we look at this list that I just went through quickly, obviously Elise was at Palace. Chelsea wanted him. He was Chelsea Academy, went to Man City because of Joe Shields, and now he's at Bayern Munich. Liam Delap was City Academy. I believe he then went on, I think it was on loan to Hull. I think that was last season. And then signed for Ipswich Town over the summer.
Yeah.
Bino Gittins, obviously Borussia Dortmund. Tosin Adarabioyo, Man City Academy, went to Fulham, and then obviously Joe Shields and Chelsea wanted him, so he signed for Chelsea. Bazunu, Man City Academy, went to Southampton. I believe he's still at Southampton. I think he's their starting goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer, Man City Academy, is now at Chelsea. Sancho, Man City Academy, went to Borussia Dortmund, went to Man United, now on loan at Chelsea. That deal will become permanent next summer because we know what the obligation clause is at anything above 14th place, and he signs for Chelsea. The value slightly increases for every league position higher. Lavia, Man City Academy, went to Southampton with Joe Shields, as I touched on when I was going through that deal already. And then 12 months later, he came to Chelsea, which was 6 months after Joe Shields came to Chelsea. But on Lavia, Chelsea's tried to sign him before Joe Shields came in because he signed for Southampton in the July. And then the deadline day, Chelsea tried to sign him. So July 2023 or June 2023, I think it was July. But it would have been official July anyway, because all deals officially go through on the 1st, I believe. But he joined Southampton in July. Chelsea then tried to sign him on deadline day in the summer, which I think was 2nd of September 2023. Something like that.
Yeah.
Obviously, that deal didn't go through. Chelsea tabled a 50 million offer. It got rejected. Fast forward 12 months, he signs for Chelsea, and Joe Shields was already here. So Joe Shields probably played a part in getting that deal across the line second time round. But yeah, there's a long list of players that are playing at the highest level of football, whether that be Premier League or one of the highest divisions in Europe. There's a lot of names that are recognizable.
All right, thank you very much, Stephen. Just like Stephen said, if you guys are just joining us now, remember we are discussing the magician or the guy with the eagle eye that Chelsea brought in, Joe Shields. Everyone is talking about him. I think that on our platform, we really acknowledge those that are working behind the scenes, those that are making a deal, those that does things that people don't really see them. This man, you barely see him. I even tried to, I found it difficult trying to get images of this man. But the kind of players that he has brought to the spotlight, many of them. You'll be surprised. Players like Brahim Diaz is one of them. If you guys know Raheem Diaz, this guy, one hell of a player. One hell of a player. If you guys can remember, this guy outran All Blacks about 30 yards away from him. Yeah, he did. All Blacks was in full speed. He outrun him, got the ball from him, and kicked it into the back of the net because he knows All Blacks cannot catch the ball in the middle of the pitch. Ryan Diaz is one of the talent that Joe Shields have brought to the spotlight. Who else? He brought players like Olise, Lavia, Cole Palmer, that our own Cole Icy Palmer is one of them. So if you don't know much about Joe Shields, the guy
City's
behind
boys,
the guy,
Chelsea's man, Cole Palmer.
the guy that is making everything happen, this is Joe Shield and Micha, aka Mahalo Modric. That's the guy over there. Joe Shield is on the right hand side. You can't see him very well. This is another up close. This one of his scouters also. He works. I think he brings in African players. He's in Nigeria. He's a Nigerian scouter that Joe Shield have also brought on board. So this man, he's a guy that does all those, brings all those young players, and they're all spot on. This is Raheem Diaz. Raheem Diaz was with Manchester City before he moved to Real Madrid. That's another talent that Joe Shields brought on board. Raheem Diaz. And also Tosi. Tosi, our right centre back who plays for us, who was coming from, Fulham. He was with Manchester City, also under the eyes of Joe Shields. So there are so many talented players there. Joe Shields is a winner. This is Enzo Maresca. But yeah, look at all these with Manchester City, all these academy players. So, like I said, this man is a real deal, and we want to put him on the spotlight. We want to talk about him because people don't say much about him. This is Joe Shields' work. Brahim Diaz, Jadon Sancho, and Phil Foden. All those players is what Joe Shields brought to Manchester City. He worked with Manchester City for 9 good years. He's also worked with Southampton. He's also worked with Fulham and worked with Crystal Palace. So he's got a lot of experience in English Premier League. English League belongs to Joe Shields. He knows it. So I'm very, very happy that the owners clearly took that bold decision to bring this man on board to still continue bringing in young, talented players. And you guys haven't seen yet, because I've supported the owners, I've supported the manager himself and these young players, because in the next 5 years, Chelsea will be a hell of a football club to deal with. When you see them coming, we've seen glimpses of it. It's still not done yet. There's a lot of work to be done. If you guys watch our last game, which we haven't done a review of it, but we'll find time and talk about it whilst we're done with the main topic for the day. There's still work to be done. Defensively, second half, although we have banged so many goals, but we were giving the balls away too much. But imagine if the defense becomes solid, like maybe Arsenal or Liverpool. Imagine having that defense with what we have already. Scary Cole Palmer, scary Sancho, scary Neto on the right hand side, Madueke, who's been selfish these days. If Madueke hasn't been that selfish, Chelsea would have scored more than 4 goals against Brighton. Something that we have to look into it. But anyway, we're gonna get to the main topic, and whilst we're done, we'll get into it. Swedish, thank you very much for your comments. Swedish said, like and subscribe, guys. Like and subscribe. Thank you very much, Swedish, for all your support and comments that you bring in. He said Cole Palmer was young, was a young player in City, but now he is a man. Chelsea man, Cole Ice Palmer. Thank you very much, Swedish, for that comment. Keep it coming, guys. If you have any question at all, keep it coming. Stephen, over to you.
Yep. One thing I'll quickly say, because it's just popped up and it's about Cole Palmer. Rio Ferdinand has said that Palmer's a top player. He's paying to watch Palmer above all English players because of what Cole Palmer does.
That's incredible. If you have a Manchester United legend who is speaking the fact,
Yeah, he said that he would pay to watch him above any other English player. And you can't really fault it. Like, let's be honest.
I mean, I agree. Who wouldn't want to pay and watch Palmer? It's just like you're going to pay to watch Diego Armando Maradona. You're going in to watch a Lionel Messi, a Cristiano Ronaldo, or World Pele. You want to pay and watch them. You want to pay and watch, Luis Dalim Nazari, which is the R9 Cristiano, not Cristiano. Brazil Ronaldo. And also want to pay money and watch great players. I'll pay money right now, even to watch Dennis Wise play or Frank Lampard play. Whatever they're playing, I'll pay money to watch them because I know how great they were in their days when they were playing. I didn't get a chance to watch them live. I didn't get a chance to watch Dennis Wise live, but what a heck of a player that man was. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I think he's really spot on. He's having enough of what going on with Manchester United right now. He make one player, this Van der Beek or whatever his name is, Van der Beek. He's done that twice. He run past players in the middle. He's a player that we have to watch out for. If you give him the chance, man, dude will run. He can run, and I don't know how he does that. He makes sure he keeps the ball in mind and right in line where he doesn't skip away from it. And there were no, Manchester United were no challenging him. Why is someone not putting up a tactical foul to foul this guy and stop him from running? If they've done a tactical foul and take a yellow card for the team, that first goal wouldn't have happened. Right, Steven?
What game? Who?
Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United.
Oh, the Van de Ven goal?
Yeah, that
assist rather.
Yeah. I think that, yeah.
Oh, bro, that was class, to be fair.
But anyway, we're still discussing Joe Shield over here. We're trying to give him that light, give him that exposure that he deserves. I know lots of Chelsea, the fan base, really, some knows him, some doesn't. Not everyone knows Joe Shield. But yeah, we've had his picture on the screen, and we have some of these academy players that he brought to the football club. So, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Shield on the screen. Joe Shield is on the screen. So, wherever you are watching us from, we put in Joe Shield, some of these talents, the academy players that he brought on the spotlight. Let me see if I can find Olise's picture. Yeah, Olise's picture is right there also. So, these are some of the finest players that Joe Shield have really scouted, and none of them are. I wouldn't say not. I would say none of these players are useless players. They are really balling. They are all ballers. Those in Borussia Dortmund, some of them in Bayern Munich, Manchester City, Chelsea. Many of them are in Chelsea. Cole Palmer is one of them. Lavia, one of them. Tosin, one of them. So this guy knows what he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Chelsea will be scary to watch. Chelsea will be a scary football club. To watch in the next 2-3 years to come.
It's just scary, but not what they're trying to do.
Right.
It's the best way I can put it.
What was that, Stephen?
I said the best way I can put it is it's scary, but not for us.
Right. All right,
as in it's scary.
Thank you very much. What is Swadish saying? Swadish said, I don't know why football experts compare one player to another player. Let the players be themselves. One player can be another. Player with both have different style. Players have different style of play. Playing style, I don't want football expert to do that, according to Swadish. Swadish said to help Cole Palmer, let him be himself, leave him alone, leave him alone. We don't need praise from you guys. Clown football expert. What was that, Stephen?
It's hype to hype Cole Palmer, let him be himself.
Yeah. Oh, to hype
Even
Cole Palmer.
Andy
Okay.
Goldstein spoken on Palmer on Talk Sport today. You know Andy Goldstein?
Yeah.
He said, I'm as excited about watching Cole Palmer as I was when I saw Wayne Rooney at 16 and Paul Gascoigne as well. The composure he's got, the self-belief, his arrogance, nothing seems to faze him. I don't think 200 million would get him now. As in, he don't think if you put 200 million on the table, you would be able to sign him.
No, you won't. You're talking about
How
maybe
much do
300
you
to
think
400.
it'd take? Like, obviously, Chelsea aren't selling him, but how much do you think it would take to even consider it?
Chelsea would take 500 to consider him. Because
I'm saying 350 minimum.
I mean, I'm thinking 500. I'm trying to tell you he's not for sale. If you did, you still want him.
No, I'm saying he's not for sale. We know he's not. But I'm saying as a starting point to even have a conversation start, yeah, what would it take? For me,
350.
yeah, 350 bare minimum to even start a conversation. And do you know what the best bit is? Because of financial fair play rules, it can't happen. So thank you. That's what I've got on that is it's a point where there's so much money that would take to get him away. It ain't happening. Also, the fact he's on like a 10-year deal now. So
that's a lot of money.
Like, not even taking the mick. He's actually on like a 10-year deal.
I had someone say on social media, let someone say this. Hold on a second. Rich Moneymaker, big up to you, Rich Moneymaker. He says a big up to the legends on the panel. Recovery from illness, great win. Is this Luke Graham Potter coming on tonight to speak about the club? Yes,
Graham Potter's on Sky Sports tonight.
Yeah. Also, Swedish said, drop the link. Hold on a minute. Swedish will drop the link for you. No worries, brother. No worries. We'll do that. All right, guys, if you're watching us live on YouTube and watching us live on X, my name is Nizam. I'm bringing you the latest development news. We are highlighting the man himself called Joe Shield. He's Chelsea's co-director and recruitment talent. He recruits players. He has also brought in some other scouts from other continents, Africa and the South American continent. Also, Joe Shield joined Chelsea from Southampton as a co-director of recruitment. Joe Shield spent 9 years at Manchester City as an academy scouting manager. Then he became head of academy recruitment and talent management. Also, speaking of Joe Shield, earlier in his career, he acted as an academy scout at Crystal Palace and also at Fulham. Thank you very much. So this is the little preface of summary of who the man himself, Joe Shield, in a picture, the man that has crossed his hand. That is what he has provided. That's his career. That's what he's done. That is the blueprint of Joe Shield. Swedish, thank you very much for your comment. It says at Rich Moneymaker, best wishes to you, bro, to recovery from illness. More absolutely best wishes, bro. I haven't heard from you in a while. The other day, I went on X and I went through my messages. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to bug him. But now I remember the last time you said you're ill, but I wasn't thinking it was going to take that long. But brother, I wish you the best, and I hope that you recover real quick and join us over here. But thank you for spending time joining the show and spending time with us here. I want to thank each and every one of you that is joining us on the show today. It is very, very exciting show as usual. Greatness, they'll say. Yeah, it will take time. It didn't take 1 day for Rome to be built. It took time. Same thing. It will take time for Chelsea to get to where they have to. There's still work to be done. So, Steven, if you don't have any more, do you have any more for us to discuss on the Joe Shield?
The only thing I'm gonna quickly say, right, is that one of my friends has just said, how can Palmer be better than last season? He's actually an alien, saying like he's already doing better, right?
Consistency, yeah.
And then he said, what's that? 10 goals and assists combined in 6 games, yeah? So I'm interested on your view, because for me, my view on how he can improve is A, he's another year older, B, he's more experienced as a result of that, yeah? But here's my main point. Last season, he wasn't surrounded with as much attacking talent as he is now, which meant there was a lot of pressure on him to be the guy to step up and perform. This season, he's got other players around him taking that load off of his shoulders, which gives him even more freedom, which means that he's got less pressure, which means it's possible for him to perform to an even higher standard because he knows that there's other players that can pick up that weight, which gives him a bit more freedom.
Agreed. I agree.
I was curious on your stance on it.
On why he's performing that great. Right, Steven?
Kind of, yeah. It was more of like my friend was saying, like, how is it possible that he's performing like it seems like he's performing better than last season when last season was so good for him?
You know what I think? I think this is a player that really enjoys freedom. He's enjoying life at Chelsea. And bear in mind also, one thing that we have to remember, he's very, very young. I don't know how he can stay consistent. He should stay healthy, no injury. If that one injury sets in, which I constantly to the blood of Jesus, that it should never happen. But I think that it's just joy. Steven, I've been in several gyms before. Gyms training as a boxer. There are gyms that I've been there, and the environment, in terms of the way they talk, the way they do things over there, it did not help my training because I wasn't happy. If you're a footballer and you find joy at the football club, you perform your maximum best. You'll be a good player. And I can give you an example of what I'm trying to say is, one is Jadon Sancho. Why is Jadon Sancho not performing very well at Manchester United? He's been there twice. Was it twice? No. He's been there once. He was at Manchester United. He didn't perform very well. And as soon as Jadon Sancho...
But he performs everywhere else.
He performed everywhere else. The environment at which he found himself, the crop of players he was playing with, the manager himself did not make him happy. He did not get that joy. So if the environment is not okay, you're not going to get the best out of the player, no matter what. There are good players at Manchester United. You, Steven, mark it on your wall or put it somewhere that I said, as soon as Manchester United get rid of Erik ten Hag and new manager bounce back, see how Rashford is going to perform. Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund, all these players, new style, new voice, new way of handling the players, new methodology,
new style of football,
new style. All this will get into the players' head and they want to perform. They are sick and tired of Erik ten Hag treatment, the way he treated Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't care if Cristiano Ronaldo ran to what's his name again? Piers Morgan and talk to Piers Morgan about the situation. I don't expect Erik ten Hag to treat a club legend that way. This is the legend that gave Manchester United the Ballon d'Or. Manchester hasn't had it a long time ago since the what's his name again? The man that won the World Cup. I think he passed, right? Did he pass?
Who?
An English international that won the World Cup for England during the plane crash, and he was the only one who he did not make it out and make it into that trip, so he survived. Or maybe he was in, but he survived. I can't remember it. Manchester United legend, Bobby Charlton. I think he won either Best or Bobby Charlton, one of them won the Ballon d'Or for Manchester United. Since then, no one has ever won it. And then Cristiano Ronaldo came and they won it for them. And then look how they treated him. Same thing with Sancho right now. Sancho left. Look how good he's performing for Dortmund, and even in the final, Champions League final. And then he came to Chelsea. Look at how he's performing. So sometimes the environment, I believe that Cole Palmer is going through the same thing. He loved the environment.
I think it's the manager, bro.
Yeah. The manager, the players also is part of it. The players is part of it.
Bro,
if
Ronaldo was the issue, yeah, and then Sancho was the issue, yeah. Sancho goes to Dortmund, he looks good, yeah. He's come to Chelsea, he looks good, but he was the issue. Remember this, Sancho was the issue. Sancho was the issue. Now, if the result goes the way that, as a Chelsea fan, I kind of want it to go a certain way tonight, the Bournemouth-Southampton game, just because I want to mock certain fans, aka Man United fans, Man United could be in 13th. If Ten Hag treated his players with more respect and with respect that they deserve, yeah? If he done something wrong, okay, he done something wrong. You deal with that, yeah? But I don't think him and United went about it the best way. But my point as a whole is more that when it comes to looking at it, right?
Yeah.
Sancho's left. Yeah? Sancho's performing.
The problem
he performed at Dortmund before he went to United. He performed at Dortmund when he went on loan to Dortmund from Man United. And now he's performing at Chelsea on loan from Man United. That deal becomes permanent next summer. Yeah?
Right.
Meanwhile, whilst Chelsea is starting to thrive a bit now, okay, it's early days and all, but Chelsea are starting to thrive a little bit, and Sancho's a part of that this season. Yeah. Man United are struggling. Man United got a lot of luck last season. They shouldn't have been where they were. Like, their performances, they were not worthy of where they finished in the league. Yeah.
Yeah.
This season, that's caught up on them. And yes, we're only 6 games in. Yeah. But after tonight, they could be 13th. And their performances are worthy of being in that position. Their performances for the last couple of seasons have been that. But they just kept getting a few little decisions that benefited them at the right time to get them the results that kept them up in the European places. And if they're struggling now, don't forget they're in the Europa League, yeah? They drew to FC Twente the other night. Them playing Europa League football and struggling already, yeah? Imagine with the squad depth they have, or lack of, yeah, what that's got to do. My point being, this relates to the whole Sancho thing, yeah? If they'd cleared their issues, they being Sancho and Eric Ten Hag, or Sancho and the club, whatever, yeah? Or all 3 of them, yeah? He could be a big player for them right now. Instead, they didn't solve it. He wasn't in the squads. He's left. And he's looking good so far. And whenever he's not been at United, he's looked good. So it tells you something about the environment at Manchester United that, look, certain players thrive in certain environments, certain players don't, right?
Yeah.
And whatever it was, in that environment, it wasn't working for Jadon Sancho, whether that's the manager, whether that's something else within the structure of the club, or it's all of those things combined. Yeah? There's something or some things there that were not working. Joe Shields has brought him to Chelsea. The early signs are positive. Excuse me. I will round this up now because I have been going for a while and I want Swadesh to come in just like you do.
Yeah, when you're done,
my point is, the environment at Chelsea is different to Man United, clearly. He's thriving in the environment at Chelsea. Yeah? And what? He's probably, I can't even remember how old he is now. I've got a feeling he's probably like 25, I think, something like that, maybe. Jadon Sancho, I'm checking it now.
24, if I can remember.
He's 24. Bro, it feels like he's been around for ages.
Yeah.
He's 24, he'll be 25 in March, yeah? But he's still one of the more experienced players in terms of the matches they've played and the magnitude of matches they've played within this squad. And he's mid-20s. So that could also be a factor. Maybe he's come in, he's seen the environment, and he understands that, okay, I'm one of the more experienced members of this squad, maybe not necessarily in age, maybe in both age and in the games that he's played. Yeah. And maybe he's looked, maybe himself, maybe he was partially the issue at Man United, and there was other factors that also contributed, of course. But maybe he's looked at it and gone, I need to step up and be a role model to these players. Maybe that's a factor.
Yeah.
That could be a factor. There could be other stuff in there as well, like I said, like the environment at United. But it's possible that having a increased responsibility has also impacted him as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going to go on mute. Let Swadesh have his say. I'm going to be back in 2 seconds.
All right. Swedish, welcome back to the channel again. Swedish, hope you're doing very well. How is the family doing,
Yeah.
Swedish?
Very good, bro. And you?
Doing wonderful. I'm happy to be here to talk to you, brother, as always.
Yeah.
All right. What do you have for us today, brother? Let it flow.
Let's talk about United first, okay?
You want to talk about United? Whoa.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to say about United? Go for it.
I will not blame owner and management because they always want their club to be successful, win titles. I will blame Ten Hag more. Why? Because I was United and Spurs game whole 90 minutes. When they concede goal in 4 minutes, they have still chance to come back. But the way Ten Hag play his player formation, his tactics were not up to the mark. After conceding goal, you have to play attacking games, you have to create chance. There was nothing from the United player and from the Ten Hag. After the Bruno got red card, he was still not doing anything. He was sitting in silence and watching like nothing happened. Does not that result does not matter to him. After some minutes, they also once again concede second goal. And the way he sub his player was very disgusting way to sub his player. Unlogical sub. Sometimes I also see that United player has do not have passion and intention to play for the club. But I don't know that I cannot tell that. I am not United supporter. I don't know what is that. But I will blame more to the Ten Hag. I don't know why management and owner are still giving him chance. But I will say let him be coach for 2 matches until international break. If he do well in 2 matches, then give him chance. If not, then we have to sack him. That is my opinion.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Swadish. I understand your concern. To you, you don't think that the blame should be on the Manchester United owners, the Glazers, and I do understand that is right. Eric Ten Hag has spent over 400 million since he came to the football club. He brought almost every player that he's worked with in his days at Ajax, and it doesn't look like it's working right now at this moment. And if you look at what is going on, one there are a lot of players on the pitch who are very, very unhappy. And I don't think that some of these players are up to the task. Also, they brought in Manuel Agate. Manuel Agate did not perform very well last season. Agate was not well. He didn't play well. I know Chelsea was in for him. I'm very, very happy that Chelsea did not bring him to the football club. He did not perform very well for PSG. That's why PSG loaned Manuel Agate to Manchester United, surplus the requirements. And you can tell he's not a good player because he's not even starting games, coming from the bench. And I understand that he's not used to the English culture, or he's not used to the English game. So you're trying to introduce him, probably reface him to the game as time goes on. But it's not working for Manchester United. And it's not just a manager, it's the manager. I mean, for some reason, I don't know how he's able to get his tactics right when he plays Manchester City. He's been getting that right. And that 2 trophy that he's won, he's using that as a measure. He's using that to measure his work at Manchester United. And I think that when he says that, then Manchester fans, all of the Manchester United fans shut up because they all go silent because man has won 2 trophies in the last 2 years. But how long will it take them to get to that pinnacle, to that stage again as Manchester United? That's a big question. It's not happening. We're
Oh,
not seeing it on the pitch. Go ahead.
I will say something. We are Chelsea fan. You will be happy if we continuously win Carbo Cup and FA Cup 2 3 years back to back in back to back. But you do not get in top four. You will be happy. You will be happy or not? If you win FA Cup and Carabao Cup, but your team do not qualify for the Champions League. But he is thinking that he is win Champions League with United. Not that I will be not happy with my club winning FA Cup and Carabao Cup. I want my team to see in Champions League challenge for title. But no, he was in press comments. He was saying that I win FA Cup, Carabao Cup. I think his mindset is not up to the mark for to coach United, in my opinion.
Great. Thank you very much, Swadish. Thank you very much for your time with us here. I think we really go through the Steven. Should we go through some of the Premier League games?
What, from the weekend?
Yeah, for the weekend, some of the games for the weekend, which Swadish is talking about the Man United and then the Tottenham game. Which, to be honest with you, Steven, I don't know what your thoughts are on that game. Man United were far away from playing football. I don't know what Ten Hag has been teaching these guys.
I tried to watch it and I got bored, so I stopped watching it. I'll be honest. I tried. I really did try. And then after a few minutes, I was like, nah, I can't do it. I tried for about, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And then I was like, okay, I can't watch this anymore. I turned it back on when Bruno got the red to see what he got a red for.
Oh, really? I mean, Steven, what do you make of that tackle? We did talk about it. I think either you or me and Ryan talked about it on
Yeah, it was me and you.
You and I. Swedish, what do you make of that tackle? Let me get your opinion before, because I know where Steven stands on that tackle. The red card for Bruno.
In my personal opinion, that was not red card. I don't know before that he get yellow card or not, but for me that was not yellow card in my opinion. Not red card in my opinion. It was yellow card in my opinion.
Me too. To me, that's how I see it. I felt like it was no intention. He didn't really mean to head the player, and more or less, look, he slipped and he still wants to reach out to the ball, and he didn't even get the player. His leg went round on the ground by where the player legs it, and he simulated that action. You get what I'm saying, Steven. What about you?
No, so before I get into it, right? Do you remember the Lisandro Martinez one from, I think it was last weekend? Yeah, where he jumped in. When he jumped in like a nut job. 2-footed knees and then jumped down. Yeah? So everyone was saying serious foul play, endangering an opponent, should be red card, right?
Yeah.
Should have, because he is endangering an opponent. You cannot go in for a challenge like that. You are a nut job, yeah? I shouldn't be saying that, but at this point, I don't care. It was an absolute crazy thing to do, yeah? What Bruno done, yes, he slipped, yeah? But I've seen people slip on a football pitch and their leg doesn't go up knee high and potentially endanger an opponent. I've seen it. I've seen it where they slip and their leg don't go that high. So if his reasoning is that he slipped, okay, you slipped, but your leg don't have to go up to a knee height of another person. Like, let's be real, right? We've all slipped, yeah? And we can still control our limbs, yeah? Like, if I've slipped before, yeah, my leg don't go up that high. If anything, I try to bend it so that I can try and, like, stop the landing being as hard or try to catch myself, yeah? I don't put it up knee high of somebody and risk making contact and wiping them out with a serious, like, foul. We've all been there, right? We've all slipped, right? Your leg don't go up like that. I mean, it can do, but come on, you can still control your leg.
Absolutely, you can still control your leg. It's what Stevie G is saying. The guy said, if you're joining us live on X and YouTube, today's content, it's I don't know, something that I don't think it's a content that everyone is talking about it on social media platform. But I'm a weird person. I like to show things that I guess I want to be realistic. If you buy into it, it's all up to you. But I know definitely someone who's interested in highlighting someone that's really bringing in academic talent. Today's I thought of doing this, and I feel very good doing it. Although the numbers are not that great, but I feel happy doing it. Steven, Swedish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let me get some few words from Swedish, and then we can wrap up unless there's anything else people want to say, and we can put this out.
No, I'm good.
That's a few work I gotta do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go for it.
I have an interesting
Let's Swedish.
topic to talk. Yeah. Can we talk about international break and its effect on player? Okay.
Say it again. International break. What about international break, Swedish?
And how it impacts players, I think he said.
Let's talk about international break and
But
its effect on player.
let me get this. Do I get your name right? Is it Swedish?
So this.
So this. Okay.
Yeah.
So this. Okay. Because it's SWA. I go Swa. But
I'm
so
gonna
this.
forget that in about 2 minutes.
I'll try. So this.
I'm terrible
All right.
with names, so if I say it wrong, just correct me until I get it right.
Okay.
You know what I do when I hear names like that? I write it down the way I'll pronounce it. So this.
You know.
I do that,
You
and then
know
I
what?
use a piece of paper that I write it on.
All right, go for
My
it. brother.
name.
Your
My
name.
my
Your name.
my name is like representing our yourself country. So this means your country. You are from that country. My name meaning.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us. So this.
Yeah.
I'll
Now get to the topic. Okay.
get to the
I
topic.
think it is. Yeah. I think it is I think it is high time to all club to talk with FIFA community about the international break. I think Rodri. I feel very sad for Rodri. He was talking about that there are many games that should be managed. International break should be lure out from the that mid season. Rodri and other players were talking about that. After that, Rodri got injured. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I think I think it is high time to the all club to say something to the FIFA community to change about international break. If you want to if you want to give break, give player proper break. Do not say it is international break and let them to play go and play friendly games with other country, Euro country. Yes,
Oh,
it helps team to perform in other European league to play with own teammate. But what if when the player are playing international break, then got injured and come back to the squad? It will
uh,
affect club team, na? It
let,
will
let,
affect club team.
I've heard what you said, Swadish. I've heard everything you said regarding if players have to come together during international break and talk to FIFA organization committee, right? That's what you mean.
Yes,
All right, this is
I
what
think
I'm
it's
gonna
right.
say. Yeah, this is what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna say on this. FIFA cannot do anything regarding international break. Remember, there's something called FIFA World Cup. The FIFA
yeah,
World
yeah.
Cup constitutes of countries all across the world that come together to play a competition. The only time
Mm.
that the countries can get the players that plays in the clubs for them to build a team for every nation is for them to use this international break to set up their team and prepare for competitions like the FIFA World Cup, under 17 World Cup, and those things. I know those are not those under 17 the 20 are not international break, but unless the competition is up, then they can ask permission from clubs if they can get their players. Usually it's young players, but the senior team, like I said, FIFA needs that competition to go on. And there's no way you can have a FIFA World Cup without international break. You get what I'm saying? And also you have to remember, I don't feel bad for any player that is crying for a limited amount of games to play in a season. I don't feel bad for them. Swedish, can you tell me? Sodis, can you tell me how long do you work in a day or a week? How long do you work a week? You
10,
average
11 years.
8 to 12 hours a day, right?
Yeah,
8 to 12 hours a day. You
yeah,
are on you are on your legs 8 to 12 hours and you're done. You go home. These players only train. They train intensity for a while and then they go to sleep. And every 3 games or maybe a week, they come back on the pitch again to play football. You get what I'm saying? And you
yeah,
know how much they get? Do you know how much they get paid in a week? It's a lot of money.
yeah, yeah,
They make a lot of money. So why are they crying? If they want to cry, they should go back and revisit their contract and say, okay, I want to play this amount of game in a year. Then we can reduce the money for you. Because each competition that is being created, regardless of the name of the competition, there's money at stake that goes to the football club. The football club makes that money. The football club is paying them a lot of money. Even though they go international and get injured, that injury can happen anytime. Even a player can leave his house and then trip off his steps and then can fall. He can have injury from there. That did not even happen on training field. You get what I'm saying? So injury,
yeah.
no one can predict when an injury can come. But it's just unfortunate that it's happened for Rodri, who is talking too much. You need to shut up and then get on with the game. Because back in the days, players were playing so many games, the Champions League and FA Cup, and what do you call it? It used to be the Carabao Cup used to be something. Steve, if you can remember, it used to be something before they changed it to Carabao Cup. All these competitions were there and they were playing it. So I just can't understand where all this is coming from. You get what I'm saying, Swadish? I don't know. What you said
Yeah,
makes sense. And what I'm saying also makes sense. Because they are
yeah,
paying
yeah.
a lot of money to train. They train. They play football every 3 days or 1 week. You work 8 to 12 hours a day. You're sweating, you're on your legs. They don't. They probably train for 4 or 5 hours. And then they go back to sleep. The following day they come again, 3 to 4 hours to take a rest. You don't. Every day you gotta wake up and they make 200-300. Some are making 600 a week. So this 600 a week.
Yeah.
So they have to play the game. I don't care about them. They can whine. I care about when they get injured. But you cannot take away from injury. Reece James, he's not even playing, but he's always injured. Injury will happen, but you can take it away
Yeah,
from the
he's
game.
getting injured from playing.
How many times has he played? You get what I'm saying? I'm
They're
saying no.
still
Yeah.
I'm not saying he doesn't get injured when he plays.
Do you know
I'm
what
saying
it is,
right
right?
now, he's trying to recover, but he hasn't played game, but he's already injured. All right,
Yeah.
go ahead.
No, he played and that's when he got injured. Do you know what it is? No. The thing is, you've got these stupid tournaments like the UEFA Nations League, yeah? Which they've put in to get rid of international friendlies. We don't need these BS. That's an extra like 3 international breaks a season. You don't need it. That's the pointless stuff, yeah? The qualifiers have to happen for the World Cup. The qualifiers have to happen for the Euros. But you don't need international friendlies and you don't need UEFA Nations League and any other continent that has this Nations League stuff. You don't need that. Get rid of them. Don't have them. Only have your Euros and World Cup qualifiers. And then you play your typical pre-tournament friendlies like a couple weeks before a World Cup or a Euros. You don't need to be playing Nations League. That should not be a thing. It's just a way for UEFA and any other continent that has a similar thing to generate extra income because they're greedy. And that's probably more of his issue is that you're playing all these extra games in meaningless things like, oh, wow, I won the Nations League. No one's going to celebrate that. Celebrate World Cup, celebrate Euros. You don't celebrate Nations League. You don't need Nations League. It shouldn't be a thing.
I agree. So is
Yes.
So you play about 6 games in the
Yeah.
Nations League, yeah? In
Thank you.
a space of
I was also
actually.
I was also
Let's
one.
Steven land. Hold on, so this let Steven land. Okay.
I was
Oh,
only
no, I was just
thanking
saying,
you.
Nations League's an extra 6 games. That's all I was saying. It's an extra 6 pointless games.
Yes. Same.
Sorry,
Was trying to tell. Steve completely make you understand. I was trying to say same thing as Steve just till now.
okay. You're about to say the same thing Steven just said.
Yeah. Yeah. My
Okay.
point was exactly that, but in another way.
All right. Steven took your words away from you. I get it. All right. Very, very entertaining. I don't know. I think we've covered pretty much almost everything today, and we even touch on some few other stuff. But yeah, Swedish. I mean, it will take a while. I've called you that for too long. I've called you Swedish for too long. It will take a while for me to figure out, get that into my brain. Start calling you Swedish.
You can call me SG. It is easy, SG.
It's not going to be easy for me. I've called you this for too long. Unless you change your name on YouTube. Because when a comment comes in, it comes by that name. Studies. So
Yeah.
I want to keep it like I'll get used to it. I just have to train myself to be and get used to that name. And I'll put the name right in front of me. So as soon as you come on, I'll refer to you as Studies instead of the other one. Don't want to say it because I'm trying to get rid of the old pronunciation.
Yeah.
All right, my friend. Thank you very much. If I can remember, you said you're talking to us from is it Nepal, right? Nepal.
Yes, bro. Yes.
Nepal.
Oh, I forgot to say something. Wish us better for us, bro. Because in Nepal there is issue due to the flood. Many people die in due to the flood of the river.
Many people die due to what the cold,
No, flood.
Flood.
the flood.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've been seeing some flood on Twitter and X and all these places. I don't know if it's from Nepal or it's from someone here
Yeah, no,
in America.
it's been on the news. Like, it's really badly flooded and stuff out there at the moment.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
It was Nepal.
Oh, I hope that they can find aid. I mean, and Red Cross. I'm sure they will get some aid from you see UNESCO and this world organizations. I'm sure they will come to their aid and help people out because I know I really know how people can go through with these kind of things, and it can bring a lot of poverty because how much
Thank
do
you,
some
brother.
people have, and then water is gonna wash away their topsoil, their food. It brings so much drought. It brings they can't plant food. They can't do anything. All right.
Yeah.
Maya in building, Maya to the big up legends and in the chat. Joe Shield get a huge role. Decent move. Thank you very much. Maya. Maya is late, but then it's never too late to be late. Thank you very much, Maya. Today's topic is a bit weird one. It's not like everyone is talking about it, but I feel like to bring it over here and talk about it. I think it's very important. I'm on the show to talk about it. All right,
Because
guys.
we're different.
Yeah.
Guys, can you say something about Sanchez to mistake in the Brighton game?
Bro, I don't even
Oh,
want to talk
let
about
Nee do
Sanchez.
this because otherwise I'm going to rant for about an hour. So, Nee, take the floor.
Yeah. I'm gonna do the same thing because I don't want to talk about Sanchez right now because when I start talking about Sanchez, it's probably Sanchez is taking about 15 minutes before I look. It is I wouldn't blame Sanchez. Sanchez is not to be blamed. It is the fault of Enzo Maresca. With even those that don't know
Nee.
football.
No. Maresca spoke on it after the game. I'm trying to remember the quote. But essentially, he was saying it's partially his fault, but it's also on Sanchez because yeah, I can't remember the exact quote, but I believe it was something to do with basically when you're in that sort of position, like 3-1, whatever, you don't have to play it short, but he understands why because Sanchez's brain, like the way that Maresca wants him to play like short, his brain is stuck in that way. That the gaffer, the manager wants me to play short. So it's about Sanchez identifying basically kind of himself that in this sort of situation, I don't need to go short. We're 3-1 up. We're looking comfortable. I don't need to force it short. But he also acknowledged some responsibility because the way they play implores him to play short. So he's saying, look, he has to be smarter with it, but it's also on me because the way that I want us to play. So in his head, the habit is to play short.
Oh, nee, I have one point. My concept is that it was Brighton who was playing Ireland, so we easily can counterattack them and score goal. But against, if we did same mistake against like Liverpool who play low back defense like low back, they play low back. Then after we did same mistake and concede goal, then we cannot do comeback from there. Will be very difficult against them. That was my point. So he have to improve. Yes, he made some saves after mistake. Two, three good save from the save when Brighton take a chance shot on him. But against big team, he has to be very on point. That was my point.
Look, you should expect those kind of mistakes coming from a player. I mean, the goalkeeper. Nowadays, these modern goalkeepers, we're asking them to do things that outfield players do. Okay, let's imagine. Let's put it this way. Let's put Cole Palmer in Sanchez's position. Let him catch the ball. And how good Cole Palmer can be being a goalkeeper. It's the same thing we do with the Robert Sanchez. But there are other goalkeepers that can do a little bit better than the Robert Sanchez is doing. And we have no one else. We have not Georgie Petrov. We have
Philip
Jorgensen in there, which we all know. We saw him play with Barrow. We saw him play with the conference league, Savet, and he was very, very good with his feet. So why are we making things difficult, Enzo Maresca? You are making things difficult. Now, when it happens again, they're going to start booing you. Chelsea fans will do that.
If I remember rightly, there was some boos from our fans the other day. Bro, even like me and people around me, yeah, whenever we passed back to the goalkeeper, passed back to Sanchez, yeah, because he didn't need to come out for the first one. He messed that up. Then he passed it too far to the right of Caicedo, which is how they got their second goal. Yeah. Every time the ball went back, we were all going, no, not to him, not to him, not to him. We're all panicking. Because, bro, he done it so many times last season. He literally cost us a game against Arsenal. He cost us
many
multiple games last season. There was like 2-3 games at least where I can think of a Sanchez mistake that cost us.
Yeah, many games. Stephen, he cost us many games last season.
But yeah, bro, your point about the fans, yeah, we were on it. Like,
it didn't even take long. I was even saying very soon, and they've already done it.
Bro, but a couple minutes before that, he booted it long in another situation. So why can you boot it long 1 minute and then the next minute you go, I must play short? What? Brother, come on, man. You sometimes go long and then other times you go short and it costs you and you're like, oh. But apparently, you know, like the calm sign, like where you put your hand down, yeah? Like you, as if you're patting someone on the head, like to irritate them, yeah?
Okay.
You know, like
that?
On the top of the head, like you pat on the top of the head just to sort of annoy someone, yeah? Apparently, I didn't notice it because I wasn't paying full attention on Sanchez, but apparently he kept doing like that towards our fans when the ball was near him or something, or like after he'd got rid of it, or he was going to get like a goal kick because they were giving him abuse and stuff, and he was like telling them like, stop, like calm down. I can't calm down, Sanchez. You're a donkey. You're costing us goals, bro.
Yeah, because all those 2 goals, that goals are preventable. The one that he came out from his 6-yard box to try and punch it, and he misses it and went straight to the net. And then the second one, he gave the ball away and to what's this guy's name? That I forgot. He's got some nice name. I don't know if it's Lover or something.
Belena or something, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, some name that is. I like the name. He just blasted to the pole. You get what I'm saying? So
Checking now.
yeah, things can be done, but Sanchez, those 2 goals, Chelsea should have kept a clean sheet. From the way we played,
Baleba.
and what's his name again? Believer.
Baleba.
Is it Baleba
Carlos
or
Baleba.
Believer? Yeah. All those 2 goals are avoidable. Chelsea will not concede those goals under any of these players that we have as 6 seasons ago, 7 years ago. All those back, Thiago Silva will say we never concede that goal. Unless the same goalkeeper comes out again trying to point a ball when it's not supposed to come out. Who did we have after Peter Cech? Oh, we have Mendy. After Mendy,
Tebow.
who did we have? Sanchez?
After Czech, we had Courtois.
Yeah, we have Courtois, then we have Jorgensen.
Kepa.
Kepa, yeah, Kepa too came in.
Czech,
I don't
Courtois,
even think
Kepa, Mendy,
Kepa will
and
even do
then
this.
Sanchez.
Yeah, I don't
Kepa,
think
Mendy.
goalkeepers will do that.
I forgot the last season goalkeeper name. What was his name?
For Chelsea last season?
Yeah.
Jorgensen.
Yeah.
No, Jordi
Petrovic.
Petrovic.
Yeah.
Yeah, Petrovic.
Apparently, Petrovic has looked good with his feet this season, and he's been working on it.
Yeah. He's been working on the stuff. So
Bro's gone away to Strasbourg, and this is going to be my last point before we end.
okay.
Bro's gone on loan to Strasbourg. He's looked and gone, I see Sanchez is still making mistakes. I better prove a point. He's making sure he improves his passing so that he can come back and be the starter. He said that was like his main goal, was like to become the regular starter for Chelsea, one of the biggest clubs in the world.
I'm very, very sure that they will give him chance. They'll give him chance, but if it continues like 2 games in a row,
If Sanchez keeps going the way
they'll
he's going, Sanchez will be the one gone next summer.
Yeah, they'll bench him. They'll start benching him, and he'll be out of the football club. Because no Chelsea fan if to be honest with you, if you tell Chelsea fans to put their starting 11 down, if we all know that, if we didn't know that Enzo Maresca has his preferred goalkeeper, and if made that statement down, everyone will be going for Jorgensen as the number 1. Everyone. Yeah, Philip Jorgensen will be goalkeeper number 1. But because we make our starting
seems
11,
when he magically makes Sanchez the goalkeeper Thursday night this week, which means Jorgensen will probably play Sunday. We pray. We pray for such events.
All right, Sodis, thank you very much, my brother. Sodis, thank you very much. And then my big brother Stephen G. Much love to you, to yourself, for making today's show a reality. We're done for the day, guys. Sodis, enjoy it. What time is it? Is it midnight?
Yeah, midnight, 1 p.m. 12 p.m.
2 p.m. or 2 a.m.
Not
12
p.m.
12 p.m.
Yeah.
or 12 a.m.
Oh, I thought you said 2.
PM. I mistakenly said that 12 p.m. night.
It
So
might just
AM.
be the connection.
It's a.m. not 2 p.m.
It's PM, 12 p.m.
12 p.m. in the afternoon or 12 p.m. in the morning.
Night.
Then it's
Night.
2 a.m.
Midnight.
It's
Midnight.
A.m. So this is so this is
Oh,
a.m.
yeah, AM, yes, AM.
Yeah. It's all right. It's all right. All right, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your evening, my friend, and we'll catch you again tomorrow when you're free. Okay? Yeah, when you're up.
Yes.
And we're up. Always remember this is your platform
Okay, bro.
to join us to talk. Enjoy the rest of your morning.
You are looking more handsome today.
Thank you. I'm always handsome. What are you saying? Okay, I say more handsome. Thank you.
You are looking like you are going for interview with that coat and pint.
Yeah, if you notice me, I always dress like this. But thank you. I appreciate your kind how do you call it? Remarks. Yeah, I'm right, Steven. Remarks, right? Your kind remarks.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother.
Bye.
Okay, bye for now. Sibit, Leo Desperados, my brother. My brother. All right, guys. So we want to end the stream today. We thank you, each and every one of you that joined the stream. We're done for the day. We'll be back again tomorrow. I always say, Leo Desperados, hang on to hope. We'll be back again tomorrow. Bye bye for now.